Picture this. You invest $10,000 in 2010. Fast forward to today, and that money has grown to $79,000. Not bad, right? But here's the kicker. If you had made just one different choice, that same $10,000 would be worth $145,000 today. That's $66,000 left on the table. And in the next 10 minutes, you're about to find out exactly why this happened and how you can avoid making the same mistake. Everyone in the investing world tells you the same thing. Buy VOO and chill. Set it and forget it. The S&P 500 is your best friend. And you know what? They're not wrong. VOO is solid. But here's what nobody's telling you. Solid isn't the same as optimal. What if I told you there's a completely legal, totally accessible way to nearly double those returns without becoming a day trader or buying risky individual stocks? I've analyzed verified data from September 2025, and 3 ETFs have been absolutely crushing the S&P 500. One of them is up 18.65% this year, while VOO is stuck at 13.76%. Stick around, because by minute 8, you'll know exactly which ETF matches your risk tolerance. And by the end, you'll understand why the default choice might be costing you hundreds of thousands of dollars over your investing lifetime. Let's talk about VOO for a second. The Vanguard S&P 500 ETF is the poster child of passive investing. It's got $1.3 trillion in assets, charges just 0.03% in fees, and tracks the 500 largest companies in America. It's safe, it's boring, and it absolutely works. I'm not here to trash VOO. It's a fantastic foundation for any portfolio. But here's the thing. Works isn't the same as optimal. In 2025 so far, VOO has returned 13.76%. That's genuinely solid performance. Most investors would be thrilled with that return. But here's what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. There are 3 growth-focused ETFs that have absolutely demolished that return, and they did it with fees that are essentially identical to VOO. Let me tell you a story about 2 investors. Both of them started in 2010 with $10,000. Both of them were disciplined, never panicked during market crashes, dollar-cost averaged through the ups and downs, and stayed invested for the long haul. They did everything right. Investor A bought VOO, followed all the conventional wisdom, and today has $79,000. That's genuinely impressive. They more than septupled their money. But Investor B made one different choice. Just one. They picked a different ETF at the beginning and stuck with it. Today, Investor B has $145,000. Same time frame, same discipline, same commitment to long-term investing. But one different ETF choice created $66,000 more in wealth. Which investor do you want to be? Let me introduce you to the first ETF that's been crushing the market, and it happens to be 2025's absolute champion. Meet VOO, the Vanguard S&P 500 Growth ETF. This year alone, VOO has delivered an 18.65% return. That's not just beating VOO. That's a 4.89 percentage point annihilation. But what makes VOOG so special? Here's the genius of it. VOOG takes the S&P 500 that you know and love, that familiar foundation of American capitalism, but it only picks the growth half. Out of 500 companies, it selects 216 that exhibit the strongest growth characteristics. Think of it as VOO's ambitious older brother. Same family, same Vanguard quality, but with a growth-focused edge. When you look under the hood of VOOG, the strategy becomes crystal clear. This fund allocates 42% to technology, compared to VOO's 31%. It's growth-tilted, but not recklessly so. The top holding is NVIDIA at 14.91%. The highest concentration of any ETF we're analyzing today. Microsoft, Meta, and Apple round out the top positions. These aren't speculative bets. These are the companies driving the modern economy forward. And here's where it gets really interesting for wealth building. If you had put $10,000 into VOOG back in 2010, you'd have $102,000 today. That's $23,000 more than VOO delivered, and you paid just 0.10% in fees. Literally $10 per year on a $10,000 investment. So who is VOOG perfect for? If you want growth but you're nervous about going too aggressive, if you like the comfort zone of the S&P 500 but want to juice your returns, VOOG is your answer. It's the have your cake and eat it too option. But what if you want to go beyond the S&P 500's boundaries? What if you're ready to hunt for growth in the entire large cap universe, not just the 500 companies in the S&P? Enter VUG, the Vanguard Growth ETF. This is where things get really interesting. In 2025, VUG has returned 16.34%, crushing VOO by 2.58 percentage points. And here's the crazy part. It costs 0.04%. That's just $1 more per year than VOO on a $10,000 investment. Read that again. You're literally paying $1 extra annually for 2.5 percentage points of additional return potential. That might be the best deal in all of investing. VUG operates differently than VOG because it's not limited to S&P 500 companies. It holds 166 carefully selected large-cap growth stocks from across the entire market. The fund goes where growth lives, and right now that means 50 to 55% allocation to information technology. This is pure concentrated growth exposure. Nvidia makes up 12%, Microsoft 11.8%, Apple 9.2%. But here's what really matters. VUG has $328.5 billion in assets. This isn't some experimental fund run by a fintech startup. This is a massive, liquid, battle-tested ETF from Vanguard with decades of outperformance behind it. The competitive edge of VUG is simple. It hunts beyond the S&P 500 boundaries. It finds the best growth stories in large-cap America, period. You get less diversification than VOOG, sure, but you get more focused growth power. For investors who want growth without the wild swings, who want to set it and forget it but with a growth tilt, VUG is the efficient machine that just keeps delivering. Now we're about to enter dangerous territory, and I mean that in the best possible way. Let me introduce you to QQQM, the Invesco NASDAQ 100 ETF. This is the nuclear option, and I need you to pay close attention because the numbers are going to blow your mind. In 2025 year-to-date, QQQM has returned 11.9%. Wait a second. That's actually less than VOO. Before you click away thinking I've lost it, let me show you the bigger picture. QQQM's one-year return is 24.84%. And here's the number that matters most. Since 2010, $10,000 invested in the NASDAQ 100 strategy would be worth $145,000 today. That's 83% more than VOO. Not a typo. 83% more. What makes QQQM so powerful and so volatile? It holds exactly 100 stocks, the largest non-financial companies listed on the NASDAQ exchange. The sector allocation is extreme, 60% technology. This is tech on steroids. Nvidia at 9.14%, Microsoft at 8.72%, Apple at 7.5%. Every major innovation of the last decade lives in this fund. Cloud computing, artificial intelligence, social media, e-commerce, semiconductors. If it's changing the world, it's probably in QQM. But here's where I need to be brutally honest with you. This fund swings hard. In bad years, it can drop 30% or more. In good years, it can rocket up 50%. It's like driving a Ferrari. Incredible performance, absolutely thrilling, but you need steady hands and nerves of steel. The fee is 0.15%, which is still dirt cheap compared to actively managed funds. It has $62.52 billion in assets. And here's a pro tip. QQQM has the exact same holdings as the more famous QQQ, but at a lower cost. This is the I believe in American innovation play, pure and simple. So how do you actually decide which of these ETFs is right for you? Let me break down the decision framework based on your personality and risk tolerance. If you're a conservative growth seeker, someone who wants better returns than VOO but doesn't want to stray too far from home, VOOG is your answer. You stay in the S&P 500 comfort zone, you get that 18.65% return this year, and you sleep well at night while still beating the market. It's aggressive enough to matter, but conservative enough to feel safe. If you're a moderate growth hunter, someone who's willing to look beyond the S&P 500, but doesn't want the wild ride of pure tech concentration, VUG is calling your name. 166 of the best growth stocks in America, costing just $1 more per year than VOO, with a track record of consistent outperformance without the drama. This is the Goldilocks option for many investors. And if you're an aggressive wealth builder, someone with a 10-plus year time horizon who can stomach the volatility because you're laser focused on the end goal, QQQM is your weapon of choice. That $10,000 to $145,000 transformation over 15 years tells you everything you need to know. But you absolutely must have the stomach for big swings and the patience to hold through the storms. Here's the beautiful part though. You don't have to choose just one. These fees are so low that you can mix and match. Want to split the difference? Put 50% in VOOG and 50% in VUG. Want to keep some broad market exposure but add some juice? Do 70% VOO and 30% QQQM. The flexibility is incredible. And because you're only paying between 0.03 and 0.15% in fees, you're not getting killed by expense ratios like you would with actively managed funds. But I need to give you the red flags too, because I'm not here to just sell you on these funds. I'm here to help you make the best decision for your situation. All three of these ETFs have higher volatility than VOO. That's just the nature of growth investing. Technology concentration risk is very real. If tech crashes, these funds crash harder. We saw it in 2022, and we'll see it again at some point. The question is whether you can handle those temporary drawdowns in pursuit of the long-term wealth creation. The historical data says that if tech continues to lead the economy, and there's every reason to believe it will, then you want to be in these seats. Let's bring this home. VOO is great. I genuinely mean that. It's a fantastic fund that has created enormous wealth for millions of investors. But great and optimal are not the same thing. VOG delivered 18.65% this year versus VOO's 13.76%. That gap might not sound huge, but it compounds into generational wealth differences over time. Here's what you need to do right now. Step 1. Open your brokerage app and look at your VOO holdings. Step 2. Compare them to these three growth alternatives we've discussed. Step 3. Ask yourself the hard question. Am I truly optimizing my portfolio? Or am I just playing it safe because that's what everyone else is doing? Remember those two investors from the beginning of this video. The difference between $79,000 and $145,000 wasn't luck. It wasn't genius-level stock picking. It wasn't perfect market timing. It was one ETF choice made in 2010 and held with discipline for 15 years. That one choice created $66,000 in additional wealth. So I'll ask you again, which investor do you want to be? The one who follows the crowd into VOO, or the one who recognizes that growth-focused ETFs have been consistently crushing the market for decades? Drop a comment below and tell me which ETF matches your strategy. Are you Team VOOG, Team VUG, or Team QQQM? And hey, if you found this valuable, hit that subscribe button because I've got more market-beating strategies coming your way. Quick disclaimer before we go. This is not financial advice. I'm sharing data and analysis, but you need to do your own research and consult with a financial advisor about your specific situation. Past performance doesn't guarantee future results, but here's what I know. The data doesn't lie, and neither do I. These three ETFs have crushed VOO over the long term. They're doing it again in 2025, and there's a strong case that they'll continue to do so as long as growth companies keep driving the American economy forward. I'll see you in the next one.